তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে, ও মা আমার প্রাণে বাজায় বাঁশি সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, most beneficent, most merciful. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good evening, bonsoir, shubha shondha. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today, rather tonight, this evening. On behalf of the CBET board, I would like to extend a very special welcome to all our guests for attending our third annual fundraising dinner. Alhamdulillah. We truly are grateful for your presence here tonight. It's a pleasure to see so many of you here. Last year, you supported Canada-Bangladesh Education Trust by donating students in Bangladesh and as well as here in Canada, in Gatineau or Ottawa-Gatineau area. With your support, CBET was able to award 200 scholarships in Bangladesh and 10 in the NCR region, National Capital Region. And this 200 is in the year of 2014 and 2015. If you're wondering what we are doing with your money, we are awarding scholarships in the Bangladesh, the rural area where the needy students and meritorious students are. Well, your financial help is needed again. The generous support of individuals like you makes it possible for our organization to exist and make the community a great place to live. Our donors enable us to have the greatest vote of confidence in our mission. Please accept our sincere gratitude and heartfelt thanks. CBET has the target of raising $30,000 tonight from the guests that are present here. It's a huge task that we committed for. Let me at this moment give you some information on the purpose of the money will be raised tonight. To do that, let me reiterate the mission of CBET, which will answer some of the question in your mind, and which is already mentioned by your MCs about the objectives. Its objective is to advance education by providing publicly available scholarships to post-secondary students and education institutions in Bangladesh as well as in Canada. The vision in CBET is to make education equally accessible for needy students in abroad and right here at home. Our goal for 2016 is to give away 200 scholarships in Bangladesh again and 10 here at home in Ottawa. And our task is to make it possible. And why we are here? The question comes to my mind. I think CBET's objectives is a very good reason for all of us to be here tonight. And I think we made a very real choice. Your choice was not to walk away when help is needed, help is asked for. You have shown through your participation not simply generosity, but an awareness and willingness to help others. The decision you made was a vital decision. And how can you help you? And how can you give? Let me be honest with you here. We invited you all because of your generosity. You helped us in the past, and we strongly believe that you will continue to help us at the present time and in the future. You're taking a personal interest in reaching our goals by making a generous contributions. Education is the biggest gift you can give to someone else in need. Our slogan is change a life by giving education, by sponsoring one scholarship. You can actually change a life by giving $175 to a student in Bangladesh. And our focus is to give $500 here in Ottawa in 2016 for 10 students. Or you can go donate by completing the pledge form that you have on your desk, or table rather, by giving donations or sadaqah or zakat. You also can donate online, or you can also encourage others to find more about CBET, spread our good work, the good things that we do. You can actually ask your friends, your coworker, your neighbors, spreading our cause. It's a good cause. Visit our website. It's on our brochure, www.cbet.ca. Therefore, we strongly encourage you all to take part in this opportunity in assisting someone who is less fortunate. Without your assistance, we shall not be able to go too far. We count on your ongoing support. Before I conclude, on behalf of CBET, I'd like to take this opportunity to mention that there were very many special people who have joined us in our endeavor and made it possible to create the name that we have today. To all those people and those who had joined us in our journey, a big thank you. Without you, we would never be here. A special thanks to the members of the organizing committee and other countless volunteers who spent many long hours planning this day, to many others that have helped to organize and plan this fundraising dinner. I just want you to know that your work hasn't gone unnoticed. You're such an important part of our organization, and I hope you know that. Thank you very much. Tonight, we have a number of MCs who will walk you through this evening's program. However, we have our volunteers, dedicated volunteers, and board members, as you know, on the floor. Please flag us down if you have any questions or if you have any inquiry or any help you need. We'll be happy to help you. I want to say once more on behalf of CBET, welcome, and thank you all for joining us and supporting our cause. May God bless us all, bring peace and happiness in life here and the life hereafter. Thank you. Dhannabad. Jazakallah khairun.
Housekeeping before we continue. We'll be praying Maghrib at 6:30 instead of 6:15. I think the original time was, but we'll be doing it at 6:30 instead. I would now like to welcome Board of Director and Secretary Brother Fakruz Zaman to provide.
And an advertisement is made to make sure every single student is aware about this opportunity. And in how we handle the scholarship process in Bangladesh. Yes, we collect funds in here, we send it there, but who handles it? How do we do that? So let's go through a brief explanation of that. There is a NGO in Bangladesh, it's called Shurobi. You can check the website, www.shurobi.com. That's the institution who handles the disbursements of the scholarship fund by the instruction of CBET Ottawa. Let's remember, all the decisions are being made by CBET Ottawa. Shurobi only process the decision or handles the decision made by CBET Ottawa. It has no decision-making authority. So, Shurobi, what it does, by the instruction of CBET Ottawa, issues checks under the name of the selected students, and good thing is the check goes in the name of the student directly to the educational institution by the courier service. And Shurobi will supervise to make sure each educational institute holds an award ceremony, and we receive the picture in CBET Ottawa, and that gets uploaded to our website again to www.cbet.ca. And Shurobi also sends a report to CBET Canada on how the scholarships money the students received, how the money were utilized, along with the receipts, what they did, how much they spent, what they did. And also we give the scholarships in 2 installments, 2 separate checks. Based on the first report, we go from there. Let's go to, so that's pretty much for the report and the process. And if you want to see more detail about the process of the scholarship, you can always visit our website, which is cbet.ca, and all the scholarship process is clearly explained there. So let's talk about target for 2016, for what we are here this evening. We have a target tonight here to reach for next year. So as I mentioned, in 2014, it was 80 scholarships in Bangladesh, 120 scholarships in Bangladesh in 2015, and that last year it was 10 scholarships in Ottawa for the amount of 4,000. This year is also 4,000. Next year we're going to increase for 5,000. So there's a $1,000 increase. So again, we need the support for that. So with that in mind, our target for 2016, we want to give 200 scholarships. We want to give 200 scholarships in Bangladesh for the amount of $40,000. We do have in our bank $10,000 as a seed money. So what do we need this evening from you all? We need 30,000 to collect. So we will be able to manage and process those scholarships. And I'm pretty sure all of us wants to do that. I'm making things easy for Imam Ziyad, by the way, hopefully. And also, as I mentioned, for 2016, 10 scholarships at $500, up to $500 each for $5,000. So before I conclude, I'd like to say a quote from Archbishop Desmond Tutu. We are one world. These children are our children. Their destiny is our destiny. Each of us can make a difference. Let us get involved, let us get engaged, and let us make a difference together this evening, and we shall succeed. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. Let the peace and blessings of our Creator, Almighty God, go with all of us. We welcome our community leaders, elected representative, distinguished guests, our donors, our volunteers, our well-wishers. As a CBET, we have started working with many organizations. We already listened to our Secretary, Brother Fakhrujaman, and our Vice President, Shobi Chaudhary. CBET is a very young organization, only 5 years old. We have actually 2 steps of working. You heard we are giving scholarships to Canada. Many of you may think why Canadian students need scholarships. You know, if you hold a lamp, there is some darkness beside the lamp. So Canada is a rich country, but you will be surprised. Many of you know me, we have been running SNMC. Every year, in 2014, we gave 120,000 as a scholarship as a help in the needy people, which inspired us to do this one. So we are giving scholarships in Ottawa, Gatineau for the needy students as well as in Bangladesh. This is one aspect of our thing. Other aspect of this one, you know, there is elections tomorrow. We want to build bridges. We want to give help to the community, not fear. So for that reason, CBET, another objective is that as all the immigrants, this is the land of immigrants, we come here to integrate the people, keeping their identity intact, also keeping their culture intact, so that we are becoming like a salad, fruit salad. Everyone can be identified as individual, as a community. We together collectively make Canada as a great country, and that's the reason all people came Canada to better their life and also integrate in a peaceful environment. That's one of the second aim of the CBET. And as you heard, CBET in a short time, 200 scholarship given, which is value of $40,000 in rural Bangladesh, where people get $175. It makes change a family. So we cannot change the whole world. World has a turmoil. We cannot change in Canada. We cannot change Bangladesh. But each and every one of us can change one life. If we give an education as a tool, this family will change. This young man, young woman, they will establish themselves. They will not suffer from disease. They will not be dependent on others people for their medical treatment or for their housing. Rather, they will be an asset. They will help themselves and they will also change their society. So let us all today pledge, we will at least change one life by giving one scholarship. I talked with my wife. We are retired, but we also want to change this life. So I know all of you want to do something. There is one way we cannot change you all. So we become zero. No. Other things that we want to change whole world. We want to get score 100. We cannot score 100. So I request all of us together, let us do something. If you can give a $500, we'll give a one scholarship in Bangladesh. By this $500, we'll be able to give 2.5 or 3 scholarships in Bangladesh. So I want to tell you that all of you changed life. 200 life in Bangladesh and 20 life in Ottawa, Gatineau. So you can donate from your earning. Also, Islam has provided you, it's called zakah, means purify your wealth. If you earn $1,000 net saving, and if you give $25 to the needy, then it purifies your wealth, it grows your wealth. So this is an opportunity. And also, if you have a challenges in life, I always say it brings new opportunities. These challenges, these opportunities, how to get out of these problems, you give for the sake of God to the needy people. So I invite all of you that we donate generously, get benefit to the family, not only one student, also get ajr from our Creator. He will remove the hardship from our life. And also we can get a Canadian charity tax receipt. So at the end, I want to thank all of the volunteers, all of the board members, as well as I want to also thank my wife, who has been always me a strong partner in the SNMC, also in the CBET. And please enjoy the evening, and also let us all change as many families' lives as we can. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.